I wasn't too happy about the tailgate just dropping down. So it would make it, if I change this action to where instead of folding down, that it swung out to the side, I could mount the spare tire on it, and then it'd make it more useful, because I can't mount anything on the back of it like this. Hey, hey, hey. Look at that. So it's been about a week since I worked on the trailer. I've been pretty busy, but I mounted this tire kind of insufficiently. It's on there, but not good enough. So I need to brace that up, and then I need to make a better lat. I don't know if I'll get that today. I'm not sure if I have everything yet, but then just gonna finish welding it up. I've got some undercoating for the bottom of the trailer in my car, and maybe the inside of this. There's a lot of rust on the bottom of the trailer. Okay. The shape that I need to cut out. I realized that I was not going to be able to flex much at all, with at least in the pivotal movements. So I just been thinking a little bit, and I decided that I wanted to try to build something that could give me a lot more, I guess you can call it, flex. This was the most aggravating thing I've done in quite a while. I thought maybe I could drill a 1-inch hole with a just a handheld drill, but it took forever. This is a bushing that the 3/4 bolt goes through, and well, it drops down in there like that. Put bottom washer on, see it barely sticks past the bottom of this hitch. So then that will go on there like that. And that will go like that. You can turn on the axis like that. These two will go like that. On the sides. And this bushing right here will go in between that. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like that. And then, so then what happens next is it'll go like that. I'll cut out a notch on the bottom so that the nut doesn't hit, the bolt doesn't hit. This is what I've gotten so far. It is not welded on. I made this bracket right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see which one can see. Yeah. I made the bracket right here, which is still hot, and welded it on there. And then, let's see. I haven't welded the pipe onto the bracket yet, but it is looking, in my opinion, really good for 60 bucks. Wire up the lights that I put around the edges of the roof rack, and I'll have to give it extra wires so that when it goes up, it'll be long enough. Okay, so I decided to go with a different route. I originally had the off-road hitch that I built welded right here, and it did work really well. And what I didn't like was that the swing out was really close to the trailer. In fact, if the car was turned to the right, the swing out would contact the trailer. So what I've done recently is I've added lights around the top. I've just wired it to a little switch, so the lights around it will eliminate the use of like gas lamps and stuff like that. It'll make it nice to see around camp and stuff. Another thing I did was I added a water filtration system. It's got just a 12-volt water pump in here and a water filter. And what I'll do is I'll be able to scoop a 5-gallon bucket out of the rivers and stuff, and then I'll be able to use the pickup line and filter it into these 2 5-gallon buckets on the front, one of which has a spigot on it. So that'll be like drinking water. And we'll also just have water bottles, and we'll have just squeeze water filtration systems and stuff like that. So another thing that I haven't showed is I've moved all the jerry cans to the inside, and a big reason was for this trailer, that since the axle's in the center, the weight distribution is really sketchy. So that's that. So I've got a battery pack in here. Y'all saw me put that in, and I wired it up through an Anderson plug that goes to the second battery in the car. So when we're driving, we'll connect this Anderson plug and it'll charge up the lights and the water filtration system. So another thing that I've done is I have made these little pin mechanisms. I did video all this, but the cameras, they were videoing in the wrong format, so I didn't get to use the video. I could convert the videos, but it was just a really long process. So these pins, when I get to the position that when I lift up on the tent, once it reaches the holes, they shoot into it, and that's what holds the position, and then you tighten down the clamps. So we'll set it up now. So I'll show you how the pins work. So I just lift up from the top, the pins go in, and it holds its position. So you have to go up in like stages on this trailer. So that is the first stage. So now I'll do the front of the trailer. This one's a little bit more difficult because you have to get around the water jug. So that one's there. Okay, that's just that. Now we'll go up with the front. It's a little bit difficult in the front because of the water. Okay, so that's there. Now we'll go up with the back. You pull the pin. And that is there. So now you tighten down all the clamps on the sides. This is what keeps it from rocking. I should have taken this cover off first while I was down low. It would have made things a little bit easier, but I can take it off now with not much trouble. Like that. Into the edges. That. My dad will be helping me while doing this, so it should go up faster than just one person. So pull the annex out of the box. This video is for demonstration purposes. I knew that I needed to video the tent setup, and it's just got to do that for the video. So I really didn't want to have to set this up today, but it was the only free time that I had. So because we're leaving really soon, it's like less than a week now. So it's pretty terrifying. Anyways, it needs to be set up. We'll set it up probably the day before we leave. Make sure everything's set up good. Everything's there. So this is the annex. I'm having some ideas of how to speed this up, because it It would, maybe if we set up the tent while it was down low and then we lifted it up on the rails. There's all kinds of ways that we could try doing this differently.